Oh, this Master Luke Chen, we're talking about Chen Lao Shi Dao Chinese. That's what we're talking about. And again, I repeating the same thing. There's over 400 those diagram. Hanyu Pinyin, three things involved: initial, final, and tones. Tones is specific for Chinese. That's the some people say, well, tones like English, what? How? Those is not tones according to Chinese one, but this is musical. You have that so, this is pitch, so, mi so, re do, fa, so do is a pitch. So each word as with initial, final, and then tones. So the final or the vowels, they associate with tones, so they have pitch. But the initial, the shengwu, they are just the position of your tongue relative to your teeth and heart and soft palate there. So it is very distinguished. This is systematic learning. If you want to learn it, you need to system to learn it. So the tones, because it's music, it can be done by musical instruments. So that's what we are with that. We're only unique in the world. I repeat, unique only. They are aware of, unless they copy us. We're the first one. Unique, still the last one. Again, not the last one, the first one to do this with a complete Hanyu Pinyin. So what do we mean complete Hanyu Pinyin? In final, there should be 39 since 1958, when the first Chinese government publication is 39. But at school, as soon as they publish, they cut it into 23. So in order to have the whole thing, you have to recreate 39 from the original. To go a ya wa wo e ye ye yi yu wu yu I y a wei ao yao o yo an yang wan yun an ying wan yun an yang wang ang ying wong ong yong. That's the whole pinyin. So this systematic. You have to memorize it, just like A B C D, A E I O U in English. You have to memorize it. There's no way, but it's more than it's 39. Why 39? So it's very detailed. So the initial, final, for example, the initial bo po mo fo de de no le ge ge he ji qi xi zi zi zhi zhi shi yi yi wu. So each group or thing have a specific to do with the lips. Bo po mo fo to do with the lips. Bo po mo, that's working on bo po mo and e, y I or I e. E, and of course E is three pronunciation E, E. So, but in at school they omit that. They call it 整体硬读. But if you omit it, you just chop off one of the hands there. So you had to memorize by repeating what other people say. You know that. How can you repeat after other people say? Because you have to have the roots. That's what we're teaching you, the roots, the whole system. And again, what this book is all about is B. So it's right here. You can see that the Chinese characters, homonyms, that's what we're learning. Chinese is famous for the characters. For 1,000 years, have been hanged down for doesn't change, and maybe the shape changes, just complicated, simplified once, but the meaning doesn't change, and the shape doesn't change at all. So the first one, 比破鼻子，比较卑鄙。鼻子、匕首、粉笔、必须、隐蔽、着壁、关闭、两臂、金臂、完臂、 包庇、必杀、枪毙、壁炉、毕公司、婢女、王弼、麻痹、避役，and then this one 避瘸、避律、墙壁 ，and then 躲避。So this you have the Bible if you want to learn it, and I can guarantee that really is something you can learn, especially if you already know how to write the Chinese. This just like you're from Hong Kong or something. This one will actually shorten your learning curve so much by learning Hanyu Pinyin. Hanyu Pinyin is you cannot just learn it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have write a book like this. If I'm good at listening, I couldn't have, I spend tons of money trying to find a tutor, private tutor to teach me, but never learn, because it's simply, it's no system. But we do have system here. P, like Paul is the A as a P. So Paul is the same thing. You aspirate of the air, you blow out the air. So P,批贺婉喻、批评、纰漏、专批、披肩、砒霜、砒木材、噼啪、砒雷、皮肤、琵琶、毗邻、筋疲力尽、啤酒、琵琶、脾气、匹配、地皮、劈叉、癖好、譬喻、屁股、开辟、媲美、偏僻。So偏僻, you can. It's so easy because we standardize, we repeat. If you repeat the same thing, it's easy because every time you have memory, you go back to the same thing repeatedly, then you can learn. But if you say orally, say certain thing, and you can never learn because each time is different. How can you learn? But for us, each time the same thing. Or for sure, you can learn it. And then me is the lips, like me, 啥？笑眯眯，眯眼，弥漫，迷惑，迷逃，猕猴桃，谜语，糜烂，车迷，米饭，所向披靡。And then 最后一个 last one， 寻觅、分泌、神秘、紧密、蜜蜂。Listen, see, 蜜蜂 is all those system for you. Each time you learn it, you need to write it, yeah? Using hands. If you right hand, use right hand, left hand, you have to learn it this way. That's the only way you can learn Chinese to me. And then you learn that Dao De Jing, that's the essence of Dao. So you always go back to what the whole idea is how to memorize things. If you say says in the end and so forth, this is repeating over just a couple sentences, but all others is because the combination is different. So each time you have a different combination. But for us, you standardize it first before you venture on to more conversational. But right now, you immediately learn conversational out there. You never learn. There's no foreigners can learn. I repeat, no foreigners can learn. And every single time when you hear them, they're very, very intelligent person. If they learn Chinese, they're very intelligent. But none of them can, because there's no system for them, for the intelligence, for them to work on. So all they do is repeating other people saying. And of course, there's some Chinese descent, some heritage. I mean, their parents are Chinese. Of course, they can learn, can speak perfect Chinese. And those are just like born in China. If you're in the southern part, Canton, forget it. The children won't speak good Mandarin. And you're from Beijing or something. and their parents there, and then they they born in foreign, and then they can learn. So that's you can see it because why? Because a lack of system. But this book, what we have is system. I repeat over and over again system, and then you repeat it, you learn it, and repeat, learn it, repeat, same thing, standardized it. You can memorize. If not, you can never memorize it. People say, well, ma, you know. So do re mi fa so. See, a lot of people cannot even know what's do re mi fa so. So the pitch. So you need to learn it. But anyway, what can I say? Love yourself, love others, love nature is the essence of I love you from Yang Shou.
B B B B P P P P Mi Mi Mi